What is up, everyone? My name is Tony. Welcome back to my channel where I react to K-pop. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy my reaction. If you do, please consider liking and subscribing. It definitely helps me out. You can also feel free to follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. If you are interested, links are down in the description. I always follow back. And yeah, other than that, back with some Only One Of. Of course, you know, I had to get to Nine's solo, like, I have to get this out there for you guys. Even though I said that I was going to take a week off of uploads, I couldn't deny you. I couldn't deny myself either, to be fair. Also, I hope everyone has good luck getting tickets to their show if you're in the US, Mexico, Brazil, and Colombia, I think, is the other place. So good luck in getting tickets. I sincerely hope that I also get tickets because I would really love to see them. I have a friend of mine that's gonna go with me, so yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. Doing things how I usually do things. Watching the music video first and then like without subtitles so I can get like a feel for the song, for the music, and then rewatching again with the lyrics so that I can kind of figure out what's going on with the song. Technical difficulties, sorry about it. Anyways, let's get into the music video. I'm super excited to listen to beyOnd. I already know that it's gonna be like a really good song, so. Also, I need to figure out what's gonna happen in the storyline, okay? Like, they left it on a freaking cliffhanger, and I just felt like I was watching a BL drama the whole time, but anyways. I was gonna say, where's the volume? Now we're getting Nine's point of view. Ooh. Ooh. The beat just dropped and I like it. I like how we're getting like this part of the story. Aww. I love this, like, not just even the storyline, like, I really like the beat of this a lot. Like, I already knew that Nine was gonna have like a really good song, but I like it a lot. Aww. They're so cute. Aww. I'm so invested. What does it say? I hate that. Oh no, oh no, no. Oh no, no, no. I have heard some like crazy stories about, because like I never really like understood like why exactly whenever like rumors of an idol like being a bully, like I never really understood like why like it could ruin their whole career until I started hearing stories about bullying in South Korea. Like there's this one guy that I follow on TikTok that talks a lot about like South Korea and the culture there. I think he's originally from South Korea, grew up there, but then eventually came to, I don't know what country he's in right now, but definitely an English speaking country, I think. And he was like I don't know if you've seen the TikTok, it's gone pretty viral. And he was telling a story about how he witnessed some girls like bullying this other girl in high school, I think it was. Or no, maybe it was earlier than that. Maybe it was like middle school or something. And it was like so atrocious. Like they like picked her eye with a needle. Like I was shocked. I was shocked when I heard this story. Like I didn't realize like when they mean bullying, like they mean like us like literally like assault on somebody. Like to me, like when I think of bullying, like I think of just like pushing someone into the lockers or like throwing their books like down the hallway or like, like which either way is not nice and it can affect somebody's psyche a lot. But to actually like physically assault someone like that, like I was mind blown. I was mind blown. So like now I can kind of understand like the seriousness of bullying in South Korea, and and the girl only got expelled. She only got expelled. I was like, "What?" If you did that here in America, you'd be sent to like a juvenile detention center or something. Like I was just like I was shook. I'm not gonna like I don't know if that's like common there or not. Like I'm not gonna talk about something that I don't have like super big knowledge on, but that's just the story that he told and I was like, what? But also I went to private school and not public school. I'm sure I would have had a much different experience if I went to a public school. Um it's a lot rougher and I don't know, like I've definitely heard stories like in public schools, but um private schools there's not really a lot of opportunity for that because it's such a small school. Everybody knows everybody. There was only like 20 something kids in my class, like so if you did something like everybody was going to know about it, you know what I mean? Like there was no way you were going to get away with it, or if you did, like the teachers were on it 100% because like bullying was not tolerated at all at my high school. like you would immediately like get detention or get your parents called on you or something like that. So I don't know. I was shocked. But like if you guys have more information on bullying culture, like I would love to hear it because I haven't heard much. Like this is just like a story that I saw on TikTok. So, but either way, like what? So I can kind of understand now like why when somebody's like accused of bullying, like why it's taken so seriously. Like so seriously. But anyway, back to this. I want to say this is a pure song about liking someone, but I've said that before and then I got into the lyrics and it was not that at all, so aww, they're so cute. And of course they gotta end it with the almost kiss, you know? How else can they do it? But okay, let's go back and watch it. But this time with the captions so I can read the lyrics. Okay. Let's get it. I was confused. Like I was like I thought that my headphones weren't working for a second because it takes like a whole 4 seconds for like the song to start. And I was like, is it gonna start? 얼어붙은 입술이 갈라져 빽빽 말라버린 내 맘에 한 줄기의 너란 빛이 내려 조그맣게 너가 맺혀 어제와 오늘이 다르게 뿌리 내려 내 맘에 자꾸 거슬려 느낌이 달라 손을 잡아 눈을 감아 Dance with me, dance with me 아직 잘은 모르지 마 발을 맞춰 춤을 춰줘 저긴 없어 no nothing beyond this 차가워진 공기 속 나의 입김으로 따뜻하게 맘을 녹여줄게 yeah. Aww. It kind of sounds like it kind of sounds like when you're still not quite sure, like you know you have these feelings for someone but you're not quite sure if it's like just yet, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like you know you want to be there for them, you know you want to help them, like it's just kind of like subconsciously something that you want to do for them, but you're not quite sure on your feelings just yet. It's kind of like feeling it out kind of thing, but you're willing to like take those steps to find out what it is. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And on top of that, like if we're talking in terms of like the music video, like when you're in high school and you have a crush on a boy, like I feel like that also gives it that nuance of like is this okay? Like can I even be having these feelings? Like is it okay to feel this way about another guy, another student? Like I feel like that's also like another nuance that kind of comes into the song. Just given like the storyline. Aw. It definitely sounds like to me that it definitely like you know how like in Beat, right? Like I kind of talked about how like it had like the so slow parts and then it had like the fast up beats, and to me like it kind of felt like Mill was struggling with his timidity versus wanting to be more boisterous like Nine is. And from Nine's point of view, it kind of sounds like he understands that Mill is timid and he kind of wants Mill to show him opening up, you know what I mean? And like being more comfortable with him. Like, and like honestly, like throughout the music video, like you can just see like how patient Nine is being towards Mill to try to get him to be comfortable with him and to open up with him. And like I literally think that's so sweet. Like that is so beautiful to me. Like I love this. Sorry guys, my battery's dying. Okay, I think we're good now. Is the focus okay? Can I ever get the focus right? Okay, I think we're good. What does the note say? Does anybody know what the note says? I literally started learning Korean and I like was to the point where I could start reading it, and I haven't practiced, so it like all completely like left my brain. Anyway, if somebody could tell me what the note says, I would appreciate it. I could go get my notebook and try to figure it out on my own, I guess. It was so good. Sorry, I'm just gonna let that play. Let me read the description. Oh, that's so cute. I mean, I don't know, like, if I were to guess, like, how many, like, Korean fans they had versus international fans, I feel like they would probably have more international fans. Um, but I don't really know that for sure. But like that's what I feel like, especially seeing all the comments in their lives and stuff. Like it's mostly foreign comments. Like it's like a lot of like Spanish, Brazilian, like English, like so that's so sweet. 'Cause I know how Korea is with, you know, LGBTQ plus, but even even here in America, like even in the US, like even though like yes, like we got to the point where gay marriage became legal, it's still it's still so stigmatized. It's still so frowned upon. You know what I mean? Like because we still have these conservative thinkers, right? We still have these traditionalists, you know, who can't think beyond the traditional family, you know what I mean? So it's still something that people struggle here in the US with, you know what I mean? Like they still struggle to come out, they still struggle to deal with their sexuality. It is something that's still an issue, you know what I mean? Like so I can understand why so many so many international LGBTQ plus like find comfort in Only One Of's music. Because I feel like it's just something that's always going to be stigmatized and something that's always going to make you feel like an outsider. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense. Like, especially when you live in a more conservative state or conservative country. Because, of course, in the US, some states are more conservative than others, you know what I mean? Um, but anyway, I want to try to I want to try to figure out what this note says. I'm like, I like want to know. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me get my notebook. Okay, here's my notebook where I was studying Korean, but then I gave up. Um, okay. See, this is like. Da-da-da, da-da-da. That's an N sound. I can't like. I can't see what this part is though. Bro, I do not know. I can't see what this is. I know that's like an N sound, and this is an ah sound, and this is like a B. A B. I cannot read this at all. Even the handwriting is like awful. Yeah, this is literally me like trying to practice words in Korean. But anyways, if anybody could tell me what the note says, I would very much appreciate it because I cannot figure out what it says. Even if I like put the letters together, I still wouldn't know what it meant. Like even if I like got the pronunciation correct, I still wouldn't know what the song meant, what the letter meant. God. Um, but yeah. Anyway, I loved the song. I not only enjoyed the beat of it, but I thought the lyrics were really good as well. And I knew Nine was gonna kill it. Like I already knew that Nine was gonna kill it. Um, yeah, I loved it. Plus, the description was really nice, and I love that they know where their fans are coming from. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels so nice to feel recognized and feel validated. So, I don't know. Yeah, I like that a lot. But, anyways, again, best of luck to all the Lions who are trying to get tickets to their tour. Um, I'm hoping I know it's going to be a busy 2023 and I'm really excited for them. I know that they have the show coming up um where like they're kind of doing like a Love Island kind of style thing. I haven't really watched the video for it yet, but like when they like were like introducing it and stuff. But I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of fun. Um and then they have the tour and then probably a comeback. I think they have a Japanese album coming out and then they have their drama that they're going to do. So it's going to be a busy year for Lions and I'm here for it. I'm so excited for it. Like I'm so happy that they're getting more recognition. Like I literally said from the very beginning like how how have they not become more popular because their music is great and the messages that they want to get out there are great, and they're so nuanced with their lyrics and what they're trying to say. So I have a deep appreciation for Only One Of, and I'm excited to hopefully see them in New Jersey. We'll see how that goes. Um, but yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a good weekend. I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, be yourselves, and have a good day. Bye, guys.
너 거짓말처럼 나는 들어 이젠 날 가롭게 내 목을 줘 살짝 떨어지는 feet 준비가 됐다면 내게 몸을 맡겨 걸음걸이마저 다르게 여유를 즐겨 lay back